guys, and welcome back to Elise Little Things. On my video I'm going to share with you a bunny design that I'm currently working on for Easter. I don't really design characters, but I just thought, let's give it a go. This is the ZBrush footage so far. So right now I'm just starting from a sphere and just shaping it and pulling it with the move brush to create the head first. And then from there I will work towards the ears by inserting another sphere and using the gizmo tool to pull out the shape and use the move brush to shape the ears to create my bunny ears. I love how free you can get using the ZBrush software. It's amazing how organic you can get from it. This is why I love ZBrush. Now time to create the body. So I will do the same thing by inserting another sphere and using the move brush to try and shape the body, and then create the arms with another sphere and using the gizmo to rotate the arms. So time to do the same thing with the legs and the feet by inserting another sphere and using the gizmo tool to rotate the position of the legs, and then doing the same with the feet. And then after that I will use the move brush to try and shape the design to create feet and legs. Now I will try and shape the face by creating the eyes and the nose and the mouth and the cheeks. I found this part a bit challenging as I had to know proportions of the rabbit and to try and shape it to make it look like an actual head and face. And then after that I'll insert a sphere to create the eyeballs of the rabbit. And now it's all about shaping the piece by trying to create a nose, a face, a mouth. It's really just about tweaking. And I will then start to use the sphere again to create the nose. It's really just all about using the move brush and trying to catch the shape that you want for the nose and the face and every part of the rabbit's body. And then also using clay build up and inflate to try and create the nose so it's more 3D and bulky and bigger looking. And also I will then do the eyebrows by bringing in another cylinder and just shaping the eyebrows. And then after that I will then insert a cube for the teeth and just use the gizmo tool just to push it in to the object. And then after that I will then do the same thing with the hair by bringing in another sphere or cylinder and just shaping the actual cylinder to look like hair and just duplicating it to make each single strand of hair. I normally work with spheres to create organic objects as I find that is easier, but what I have learned now from all this design that I need to start working in parts to create my pieces. The more parts the better, as it will be easier for me to manage the actual design and the piece for 3D printing, because if I do things as one whole piece it will be harder to shape the design and it will be harder for 3D printing and it won't look exactly the way I want it to look. For instance, these arms, they're all one piece, which I shouldn't have done that. I should have actually did it in two parts. For instance, the upper arm and the lower arm, as I feel that this would be easier for me to break things down in parts. gosh, it really does look like octopus arms. I really need to work on this. I don't like it at all. I guess it's all about learning, making mistakes and learning from your mistakes. Even I have bad days with designing. It just takes time and practice and patience. Now time to create the clothes on the rabbit. So I've decided to use the crack brush, as I think this would help to carve the clothes on the rabbit. But what I have realised from this design at the end is I shouldn't have used the carve tool. I should have actually just masked out the design or extracted the clothes from the rabbit to make it look 3D, as I really just don't like how this looks right now. But we see how this will go. I have high hopes for this design. So this was the part when I just realised I should have did this in two parts, the head and the jaw. So I'm now going to do this now, as it will be easier for me to work with the brushes and create the desired shape that I want to make the rabbit to look like. So I think maybe this will work this time. And the same with the nose and the arms. I think I will do the arms again too. think I'll do the body again. I really don't like this shape. It looks like it's been eating too many pies. much better. This is what I'm talking about now. This is the finished piece rendered. It looks great. It looks really good. Happy ending. This was a very challenging design, but I have learned a lot from it, and like I said, I don't really design characters, but I would like to expand my knowledge and design more creative things for my shop. Like they say, no pain, no gain. I have an Easter collection coming up in my next video for Easter that I will share with you all on how I did my other bunny design, which I'm planning on doing another chocolate bunny in a different style. That will be up in my shop very soon before Easter time, so I'll print out the design and show you guys the finished bunny piece. Also, I've not really been up to much recently, but I did have a birthday party that was my niece's. So they had a kids party. So like I said, in my next video there will be some designs, and I wanted to let you all know I'm planning on redesigning some of my past jewellery designs I did and rescaling them to a mini version of jewellery. So for instance, these designs I have done in the past, I will make them in miniature size so I can sell in my Etsy shop as an STL file for 3D printing, so you can paint and so on. I wanted to also let you guys know that I'm open to collaborations with companies or with individuals. When I say collaborations, I mean collaborate through YouTube. So if you're interested, please feel free to contact me. All my information is below in the description of this video or on my YouTube channel page, as I would love to hear from you guys. And I think it would be great to collaborate with other people other companies, as I think this would help to grow my channel more as well. Also, I mentioned to you guys in my last videos that I was planning on doing a live stream, which I'm still planning on doing, but I'm just getting everything ready for that, so that way I'm prepared for when I start. So I'm thinking of answering your questions in the live stream and sharing some tips with you guys of how to model the design and to finish the designs. So you guys can ask questions and I will read them in the chat while I'm sculpting on ZBrush. I love hearing from you guys and I'm really looking forward to going forward with all this and sharing my journey with you guys and sharing all the designs that I have in mind and that I'm planning on doing in the future. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you guys like what I'm doing and would like to support me, please do go and check out my Buy Me a Coffee page, where you can support what I'm doing by becoming a member on my memberships or buying me a coffee. Remember, I have a few free giveaways on that page too. So take care guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.